possibly can.
Life is 100 flights of stairs in a building with an elevator that goes extremely slow. Some were born on the 25th floor, but most of us were born on the first. In the quest to reach the top, the trick is to take the stairs, regardless of where you started out, and never enter the comfortable elevator, no matter how you've caught up. Dirk Nowitzki has a workout routine that's impossible to emulate. The fun part is that many incoming rookies attempt to join him when they first join the team. But after a month or two, Dirk is alone once again. You can only pretend to be great for so long. The great ones just do it naturally. Imagine the tough. Yo, a little soft intro, no music. It happens, man. I was waiting for the music to hit before I click play because I like to come into a beat, but it's all good. All right, what up? I see Kieran and Declan Louth here in the comment section. If you're here, check in. I hope you guys' weekend was good. I know that they went to California, but luckily the game got switched to Sunday, so they settled for the game right afterwards. Great job playing, you guys and everyone else. All right, we had a ton of games this weekend, and everyone played extremely hard, extremely well. I know that there were a lot of players. I'm not going to lie, but I do notice that the intensity level is way up. All right, the goal is to play like that, even when you play the entire game. I mean, that's the hard part. I see you guys. I mean, like before, maybe you guys are just all getting better. I don't know, but I think when you play the entire game, maybe one, you're too tired to play hard the entire time. All right, but two, you don't have the consequence of coming out the game, so it doesn't scare you as much. It's kind of like how our world needs homeless people, so everyone tries hard. If everyone made $1 million a year, or even $1,000 a month for free, so I mean, a ton of people will just choose not to go to work. All right, but you can't be like that. You have to understand that there's some people who are hard workers and some people who aren't. Some people who are great and some people who aren't. And I think that's the telltale sign. It's like when everyone forces you to run, like when coaches force you to run, when coaches force you to do like the conditioning and stuff like that, that is one level player, right? And that's like 90% of people. But you know in your heart of hearts that 90% of people don't go to the NBA. All right, 90% of people are not CEOs of companies. 90% of people don't get their master's degree. 90% of people don't own their own business, whatever, right? 90% of people are not amazing. It's probably like 20% of people. So what sets those people apart? It's stuff like this. It's stuff like when I have guaranteed playing time and I know I'm not going to come out the game, I play like I might come out the game. All right, when we're up by 70, I'm still playing really hard as if it were a tie game. When we're down by 70, I'm still playing really hard as if it were a tie game. When it's a tie game, I'm playing somehow even harder. All right, those are the people that are great in life, and those are the same people. It's not just going to switch off whenever it happens to hit your thing. It's not. All right, sure. I mean, like I guess I can try you out in every single sport, and there will be a sport that you will be lazy at. Or maybe like Michael Jordan would have been lazy at. But overall, you either a person who wants to be great or a person who doesn't care so much about being great. Especially if you're selective in that. Or selective when you go. I'm going to go hard in the fourth quarter. I'm going to run hard on the third lap. Or whatever it may be, right? You can't pace yourself in this race. Especially when there's only so many years that you guys can play basketball, so many years that you guys can even do a sport, but also so many years you guys can become a lawyer, so many years you guys can become a doctor, all right? So many years that you have, like, just in life in general, you might as well go hard, all right? Go hard or go home, that's what the saying is, right? So make sure you guys play with that sort of consequence-filled, I guess, inner momentum throughout every single game. All right, act as if the second that you're not sprinting, you're going to be taken out the game. Act as if, like, not so much on the mistakes. Don't worry too much about turnovers and things like that. But act as if you must give 100% effort, as if this were like a championship game, and that's where it individually switches. Okay, all right. A truly great player could just act as if no matter what. You could be like, hey, try your hardest as if it were practice. And he's like, I already am. Try your hardest as if it were a championship game. I already am, right? But for most of us, we would try harder in a championship game. Or we would try harder if our mom was watching us. Or we would try harder if it were like the last minute of the game. Whatever your thing is, pretend like it's that thing all the time. And you won't get exhausted. You'll get exhausted at first, but you'll just get used to it, okay? So anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Great job with the games this weekend. Let's see what we have on our slate for today. All right. Do we have anything? Let me see. My image slideshow. Let's check that out. All right, so we got show that better. There you go, right on the screen. We got the monthly challenge. Okay, the monthly challenge is the epic drill for the month. Hopefully you guys are doing it. I do notice the improvement. I noticed that Noah's dribbling the ball lower. Kiernan, I honestly noticed his control is a lot better as well. I'm not saying it's because of the epic drill, but I noticed in your epic drill videos, you're improving day by day as well. So dribble the ball lower off the catch. It is a hard drill, especially if you don't have big hands. All right, that's a tough drill. But the more that you can kind of accomplish this, the more the layups are going to be automatic. And if your layups are automatic, now you're like Tony Parker. Now you're like Kyrie Irving, where they have to guard you differently, especially since you guys are smaller and quicker, right? So they're going to back off you, and that gives you just more time to shoot your shot. That will mean that it'll be a higher percentage. All right, and then if you can get around people constantly, because you can do both those things, now they must double team you. And if you're a player that people double team, then you're automatically amazing if you're able to pass. All right, so so making this layup is just the bare bones. Handling the ball low is just the bare bones. Being able to pass with that one hand off the catch is just the bare bones. After that, be able to hit a shot, then be able to make a pass, and then you're freaking CP3, baby. All right, we got Denver one more time tonight for me again. All right, and then I'm headed back to Broomfield, and then we'll be on a rotation. I just had to get my coaching situation situated. All right, that's why it's called a situation, because you got to get it situated. All right, and Denver, and we got Mo over there taking care of business. But one more day for that guy with me. Running the stuff, or at least watching him, and then we'll do a rotation of some sort where come over here. We only have 3 people signed up for Denver, but that's how you start, man. Hey, I know we have all these people join, but I think maybe most of them were from Centennial and Aurora. I'm not really sure in that regard. I got to check the numbers on that one. I really don't know. You know what? I can check right now. I think no. Can I check? Maybe I can check. I don't even know. Let me check real quick. All right, where are those people from? Because like this is really strange. We have 40 new kids sign up. Were they all in Broomfield? All right, let me see the registrations, the participation forms. Yes. I'm actually checking this out on the show because it's my show and I can do whatever I want to do. All right, so let's see. Where are they all from? All right, where are they all from? We got. There we go. Got a Denver person, then Broomfield, Aurora, Aurora, okay, Aurora, Broomfield, Denver, Aurora. We got a lot of Aurora people. It does look like the majority are from Aurora. Like a lot are from Aurora, actually. So that's the deal. So we have to get an Aurora location. Man, we really need an Aurora location. All right, so we will get Aurora started sooner or later, hopefully. All right, so I'm sorry, my Aurora people. Thank you for coming down to Broomfield so far and Denver. I think that you guys are traveling to both places. We will get an Aurora location as fast as we possibly can. Looks like you guys are the next big city, baby. All right, do we have how many Centennial people? Not that many Centennial people. All right, so anyway, we will spread slowly but surely. All right, and that's how things are for that. All right, what's the next thing we got? Oh yeah, my idols video. Okay, so now this used to be my solid video until I realized, wait, it also spells out idols. That's a really clutch word. What was I thinking of? So yes, I made it called. It's called Idols. Okay, and Idols is it's my GOAT debate video. Okay, it's my answer to the GOAT debate. All right, and it's real. Okay, it took me forever to figure out. Not really to figure out, but forever to post. All right, because recording it was okay. That one took me a day or so. But then organizing it was decent. It took me about 2 or 3 days. Then the clips within it took me forever. Oh my God, there's so many clips that I had to clip out and put in certain pieces and like how to make it match with my speech. It was crazy how much time I put into this. So watch this 7-minute video, okay? Just for my sanity. Watch it, because if it only gets one view and that view's from my mom, I might go crazy. But I don't think that my mom's going to watch it. So you better be the one to watch it. All right. Watch my idols video and let me know what you think about the GOAT debate. I said that it's within 5 categories. And that's I, D, O, L, and S. You can watch it, but S is for the skill. And I think that's just one category on how you should like debate these kinds of things. And how you should rate yourself. I mean, imagine all these things. I'll tell you them right now. So we work on skill. I think that's extremely important, right? And you have to worry about skill, and you do want to get better, but it's a comparative sort of skill. You have to get better compared to what cards that you were dealt in life. Then you have legacy. Legacy is like what you did for the game. Like, I'm trying to secure my legacy right now by giving back to the game by building this program. Your legacy is like, oh man, how many hours of work did that kid put in? Like, what like special things did you do that people will be like remembering you for? Was it last second shots? Was it your defense? Was it like your speeches? Like whatever, right? That's your legacy. It's everything that involved. Did you win games? All this stuff, right? And then there's one-on-one. Can you beat someone one-on-one? I didn't get beat till I was 25 years old in one-on-one. My entire life, and I played everybody. I would challenge everyone. I was a jerk about it. So can you beat someone one-on-one? Play them. I play everybody. Play them over and over and over again. D is dominate. Can you dominate? Again, I don't let you guys dominate too much, but once you get back into high school after being in our program, you should just literally dominate. I'm taking you guys out of state. We're playing against the best players. We're playing you guys above your grade level. All this stuff, all these years. Once you get into basic high school, that's time to just kill and make the cheerleader love you. All right, and then the last one is I, is interdimensional. How are you compared to like the greats? The greats like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Michael Jordan, people that you can't even see. People that might be like dead and gone, like Bill Russell. How are you compared to these people? Like Kobe Bryant, are you honoring his legacy? And if they grew up with you right next to you, could you keep up with them? All right. So all that stuff is in the video. You can check it out online. And I believe that's it. Then we're back to the beginning right there. So let's go off to the next one. We got our quote of the day. All right. The quote of the day is stay strong. All right. Well, I guess first thing would have to be get strong. So I don't know if we missed that quote or not. Did we have a quote that said get strong because you guys are not strong yet? But yes, after you get strong, stay strong. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, everything, right? Stay strong up here. And I always have to correct or help out the Massett brothers, all right? Austin and Noah, all right? Because yeah, they kind of give up mentally sometimes in terms of like they get a little too emotional, right? Whereas some people, like let's say Kiernan or Trenton, they need to be more emotional, and it's like, okay, can you find some middle ground, please? All right. So, but once you get to that point, you want to stay there. You stay strong. So if you are below that level, you want to become more brave, become more outspoken, right? But then you stay at that level. That would be your strength. All right? And if you're above that level or to the side of that level, it doesn't have to be above or below. But if you're too far this way and you're really, really emotional and get frustrated all the time, you need to ease that back and stay strong right here. So I would suggest both of you guys, all right, the people who are way over here and like super emotional and always mad and stuff like that, be strong enough to bring it to the middle. And then those of you guys who are super shy and like really, really anxious all the time, be strong enough to bring that to the middle. And then once you get there, you stay strong. All right. Stay strong and hold it there for as long as you can. And then bigger than that, you can help other people in that regard as well. All right. Next one we got is our itinerary. All right. I gotta switch up my camera so I can see this and also see the camera at the same time. All right, because I'm blind and I can't see that far. All right, but yes, we got our elementary school drill, which we might do later this week or maybe next. We got pick and roll, pass the roll. That's on a week show with no help. And then we got weekend ball pounds. All right, bluff and recover. Help side to close out, quick shots, and then fast break, post, seal. All right, and then what we had last week was +7, -7. How do we do in that regard? If you guys aren't playing that game by yourself, you're missing out. Make sure that whenever you shoot, that you're shooting quickly, that you're shooting for pressure-filled shots, and this is one of those drills that can help you out. Blindfold dribbling. Every dribble they should make should be looking up from the ball without carrying the ball, Kieran. Do not carry the ball, please. The rhythm drill. It's a fun drill. We did pretty well with that one. The scissor ladders to shots. That's a great drill as well, especially the push-off part. Don't underestimate the push-off part in the end. Be quick, 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 quick. Flare repeat to shots. What's up, Noah Masseth? Flare repeat to shots. Coming off that flare, if we don't have the curl and we don't have the direct screen down, they're going to go over the top of that screen, and then we stutter step, hit, and then we retreat like as fast as we can backwards, diagonally toward the corner so we can shoot our shot. We still aren't doing this in the games, where it's just a read coming off of screens. I mean, it can happen at any point in time, even in like a pickup game in the rec center. You don't need a play. Any point in time, you can scream for each other. I don't know why we never get to that point. It's ridiculous. But, yes, this is what we would do off of that. What we're doing today is we have the half-court game. Make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. Ball pickup layup, juke straps, hurdles, and jingle bells. So we're going to get Derek his jingle bells because he'll be coaching you guys tonight, and the juke straps. So we have a lot of little extracurriculars on the side. I like that. With the hurdles as well. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, so make sure you guys are doing all that stuff. I like this day a lot. My favorite one for this one, I mean, half-court game is fantastic. I love shooting half-court shots, but make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. I like it because it's great for your stamina. It's great for your dribbling, and it's also great for your jumper, right? And it's also great for like your clutch jumpers. So it like works on like 4 different levels. And any kind of drill that has that many different levels in it, I love, because we have some mentality drills where like the tiered free throws where you can't miss, right? Well, this covers that. And we have shooting drills, of course. Well, this covers that. We have ball handling drills. Well, that, this covers that as well. And then I forgot the last one. Shooting, ball handling, whatever it may be, but it covers multiple ones. All right, so makes 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. It's also a very competitive thing as well, and you can do it on your own. You can post that video. It just takes 3 minutes. It's a great, great, great thing. The last one was endurance, by the way. Yes, having huge endurance and being able to do scissor jumpers for 3 minutes without getting tired, without messing up the entire time. That's something special. So make sure you guys do really well at that. And let's do it. Yeah, especially the half-court game. I love that one. I don't know how you guys are going to do it where you are, but we only have 3 people in Denver. So if you want to come down to Denver with me and need a ride, just let me know. All right, we could use the company. All right, my next thing we got is it says challenges up there. All right, let's go over to the challenges section. All right, the challenge section. Yes, we got a movie. All right, and what is this movie? What could this movie possibly... Is it High School Musical? What is this? Are they doing the slide from Thriller? What is this? It's Remember the Titans. I guess I forgot to remember the Titans. All right, you'll go with me. Oh, I would have needed to know a little sooner, unless you want to get dropped off at my place again. I'm leaving at 5. All right, but you can definitely do it if you want. And I can drop you off at home if you want to do it. Every time if you want me to. Hey, I'm down. I can use the company. All right. But yes, this movie's called Remember the Titans. Starring Denzel Washington. So with that said, Denzel will be pointing at people, smacking his lips, and doing some other things like that because he's the coolest guy in the entire world. But this one, he is a football coach, and there's like 2 football coaches, basically a black dude and a white dude, and they have this football team that has black kids and white kids on it, and then they try to mix them together, and all this chaos ensues, and then the small town loves and hates it, and blah blah blah, and it's a very typical movie, but this movie does it the best. And I would say on people's list of movies, this one is up there with Rudy. It's up there with Hoosiers. This movie, Remember the Titans, if you have not seen this movie, it is up there with a ton of great movies. And for us, it would be the 5th grade movie of the month. So you 5th graders out there, this is a great one. It might be one of the best movies on the entire list for this month. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, just looking at it real quick. But yeah, Remember the Titans. It's not all about dancing. I know that they keep doing the is that the NSYNC move? No, it's not just dancing at all. This is just them having fun during practice. One great quote from this movie that I remember is, "The only pain that matters is the pain you inflict." And that basically says, like, if you're hurting, it doesn't matter. Now, is that true? Nah, because if you have a concussion or a broken leg, you should definitely come out the game. But it's a true sentiment up here, and I absolutely thought that way. I was a crazy player. I probably still am. But my favorite quote when I was growing up was, "Defeat is worse than death, because you must live with defeat." Not the feet, defeat. All right, and I like would write that down, and I honestly thought that, like, seriously, I was ready to die all the time. But yeah, this movie's fantastic. All right, so watch Remember the Titans, post a video of it, and let us know what you think. Let's check the homework real quick. Like, all right, Teo Trujillo posting while he's sick. Oh man, I even did all the homework too. And no message right there. Dad said not today, but will drop me off Wednesday and every day until it's not needed. Actually, on Wednesday I will be at Broomfield. But yeah, we can figure that out. We can figure that out some other time. He's posting from 2 different accounts, from Cheyenne Trujillo's account as well. Man, Teo got everything in the bag, dude. Good job, dude. But Noah Massive, with all the workouts that we're gonna do. I also noticed Noah bringing other people into his workouts. I was thinking, how amazing! Oh, epic drill right there. I see that too, Teo. Keenan and Declan love the epic drill. Great job. How amazing would it be if Noah started a trend of just meeting up like around his house to do our entire workout outside? Like every single day or on the off days or whatever, and like 30 kids started showing up. And that was his legacy. Like, Connor, I made him get everyone's phone number when he first started the program to make it like a habit. That habit did not take. But a little kid inspiring other people to work out is unheard of. What you're doing is amazing. Like, one of our all-time best players, Morgan Gutzwiller, when I first met her, she was a 5th grader. She started a book club, 2 different book clubs at her school, and I was like, what? This is better than that. This is crazier than that. This is like a book club, but for basketball. And if you have that kind of like skill at like inspiring others, you will go far in this world. So fantastic job. I forgot to mention the challenge of the day for the 5th graders. You guys are keeping up with day 16 of our 4-week Eurostep challenge. For today, practice the indirect Eurostep for 15 minutes. See our site for details. Good job. I still have more vids than you. You better catch up, Teo. Teo spelled T-E-O, by the way. T-E-O for Teo. What you're spelling is Tao. It's a different thing, but it's okay. It's better with more people. Of course it's better with more people, because that's what human beings do. We inspire each other to move on. And let's see what the motivational video is going to inspire us to do today. Watch it.
I learned that the only way you're going to get anywhere in life is to work hard at it. Whether you're a musician, a writer, an athlete, or a businessman, there's no getting around it. If you do, you'll win. If you don't, you won't.
If you do, you will. Wait, if you do, you'll win. If you don't, you won't. Yeah, trying hard. And again, you can wait. You can wait until you naturally have something. Absolutely. You can wait until you're lucky enough. I'm sure like someone like Rohit would be like, but there's some people who don't need to try hard and they just get everything. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'm sure. You can absolutely wait for the luck of the dice to go your way, or you can try your hardest. But what if we fail? What if we fail? That's my Rohit impression, or anyone who's criticizing anything all the time. What if you fail? Yeah, no. It doesn't matter. It's all about how hard that you tried to begin with. Period. Nothing else matters. And you won't know that. You won't see that until you're older. But I'm telling you right now. So yes, it's like a sign that says "Bridge is out." Trust me. I guess you can keep driving if you want. And then you see that, like, oh, the bridge looks out. And you see with your eyes, and you're like, no, I'm going to keep driving still. Then you see another car go over the bridge and fall and die. And you're like, no, I'm still going to go. That's up to you. This is just a warning sign. Trust me on this one. All that matters is your effort. Can you give 100% effort? Nothing else matters. Whether you fail, succeed, nothing else matters. That's the answer to the test. I'm giving you the answer. The quiz is your whole life. But I just told you the answer, so don't be 89 years old going, I finally get it. Oh my God, John was right. Let me send him a text message. And I'd be like, stop texting me. We use holograms now, you idiot. It's the future. All right, anyways, moving on, we got a trivia question for the day. Trivia question today is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He played a whole bunch of games. He's still the leading scorer in the history of the universe until LeBron passes him. But even in college, he added some more games. 88 games in college. 88 games in college. He played 88 games. I guess that they went 88-2. He must not have played in 2 games, I'm guessing. He actually lost it when it wasn't the game that he didn't play in. But 88 games. 88 games Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played in during his college reign at UCLA, because he couldn't play his first year because of the freshman rule. You can only play sophomore, junior, and senior year. But of those 88 games, within that time, he set the UCLA single game scoring record during that time. My question is, which number of those 88 games did he set that record in? And that's the question today. Which number game? So like if it was his last game, that would be his 88th game. If it was like midway through his second year, you got to find it. This one's going to be hard. You got to find like which number game. It's a hard question. Which number game did he break the all-time record in? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar broke the all-time single-game scoring record in which number game in his 88-game career? Hardest question we've ever had on the show. Hopefully someone can answer it. We got a 3-way tie with Connor Rush, Kieran Loud, and Teo Trio. Teo's name is right there. How do you not see Teo's name? It's on our list. That's how you spell his name, T-E-O. All right. I do live by the highway. I'll give you gas money if you want to pick me up. It's better with more people. Oh, I got what you're saying. You're saying that. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Whenever I go out there, I'm down, man. But yes, does anyone else know the answer to this Kareem question? All right, this is a tough question. All right, I'm going to move on, but you guys can answer it at any point in time, okay? You guys can answer that at any point in time. What number game? You guys can even guess numbers. Oh, that's the answer right there. We got the answer. The answer is it was his first game. His first game. Game number 1. Game number 8. Let's see what I can do. I broke the single game scoring record. Whoops-a-daisy. It was his first game in Kiernan. Got the right answer. It could be Declan, could be Zach. We don't know. We will never know. Great job with that answer. Let's check out the news real quick before we head out. The Slovenians going at it. Will they win it? They're behind Luka Doncic, and it says his limitless ceiling. Why are they using our name? Limitless Hoops is us. But it's okay. Luka can have it. If anyone can have this, Luka. All right. Luka cares about his country. Luka cares about the game of basketball. In your lifetime, the reason that we play sports, if you can care about anything as much as this guy cares for basketball, as much as I care about basketball too, but as much as this guy publicly cares about basketball, you will be doing that thing extremely well. whether it be like, for your job, for your family, whatever. You care this much. That's a life well lived, and that's what sports teaches you. So don't lose this lesson. Watch him play. Watch him have the love for the game, and you keep that love too. Well, through all the ups and downs, keep the love in your system. All right, great job, Luka. And everybody, don't forget that the quote of the day is stay strong. All right, that's my time. I'll see y'all. I won't see you guys at workout unless you're coming to the Denver one. Hopefully you guys go strong tonight. All right, we'll try to figure everything else out, and I will talk to y'all later. Reese's Pieces, everybody.